Alright, so the skill that we're working on today is the fundamentals of catching a football. We're going to go over the critical elements, the stages, and the effective environment that you can be learning all of this in.
The purpose of this video is to teach the fundamentals of catching of a football. At the end of this video, the learner should be able to apply these elements in a game situation while running different routes and using different angles.
Alright, so the critical elements of catching a football will be an athletic stance, a diamond-shaped window with your hands, keep your eyes on the ball at all times, and then absorb the force of the ball.
The athletic stance will mean that the feet are shoulder width apart and the knees are bent. The diamond window of the hands will be able to ensure a good grip on the football. Keep your eyes on the ball at all times and absorb the force of the ball using your fingertips.
Alright, when catching a football, there's one common mistake that people like to make. They let the ball into their body instead of using their hands. Alright, instead of catching the ball like this, use the diamond form that we were talking about earlier. Like so.
So now we're going to demonstrate the Fitz and Posner's 3 stages of learning. 3 stages are the cognitive stage, the associative stage, and the autonomous stage.
All right, so starting with the cognitive stage, we're going to have our receiver start by jogging in place and adjusting to the pass thrown to him, making the diamond shape, athletic stance, breaking down when the ball comes to him. Just getting used to the running motion, setting up, catching it, bringing it into his chest nice and tight.
So the next stage is the associative stage, which is running, we're going to do the receiver running different routes and learning to catch the ball at different angles.
For this route, we'll be running a fade route. Still be using our fingertips to catch the ball. But this time we're going to be looking over our shoulder and adjusting to the pass that way, bringing it into our chest to secure the pass. There you go. For this next route, we're going to have our receiver run a slant. He's going to take 3 hard steps forward, and then he's going to run an inside slant. So he's going to be taking a hard cut inside and adjusting to the ball as it's thrown across the middle to catch it properly and bring it in.
Even when airborne, the receiver is still able to get up, use the window with his hands, and absorb the force of the ball.
Go.
So this next route, it's called an out route. The receiver is going to run about 5 to 7 yards, and instead of cutting like you saw in the last route of the slant in, he's going to cut outwards and catch the ball going toward the sidelines.
For this route, the receiver is still able to check over his shoulder, use the window frame with his hands, and absorb the force of the ball while keeping his eyes on the ball the whole time to receive.
This third stage of the Fit and Posers is the autonomous stage, which we're going to be still running the different routes with the different angles, but this time we're going to put a defender locked in on the receiver. This is the fade route example. Go. This is a slant route example.
Nope.
By this stage, the receiver will have practiced enough to where they can take the steps and they become second nature to them and have no issue applying all the fundamentals while having the pressure of a defender.
This is the out route example.
Go. And go.
For our effective learning environment, as you can see, we're on a turf field. Our football right here, nice and pumped up. If you have them, it's good to wear cleats. If not, tennis shoes work. Just make sure they have a good grip on them. And that's it.